It is time to play Did I Get Scammed? So, today, hey Vader, this gun right here was a used sale that I bought. So, I started playing Airsoft. I was using my gas blowback pistols and they started breaking one after the other, and I got really tired of leaking mags, and I was having a really bad time one day. One of my buddies there, he felt sorry for me, so he let me borrow his electric rifle, and man, it just worked. So I decided to buy myself back into an M4 chassis. What we got here should be a G&G Combat Machine Firehawk. Now, I used to have a G&G back in the day. My first gun ever was a G&G. It never gave me an issue, but I bought in 1911 Elite Force, and I fell in love with the gas blowback. And I found myself liking the gameplay of jumping in, sneaking behind enemy lines, going really fast, being a menace on the playfield. And it was hard for me to do that with a big rifle, so I got rid of it. I am cheap as hell, so here I am. Buy something cheap. So here we go, off the box. Oh, we got everything here. That's actually kind of cool. This listing said that they were getting away from Airsoft and they didn't want to deal with it anymore. There's a couple of goods and bads with that. So the worries with buying a used AEG is that batteries, if they don't keep a good charge on them, they can have issues. You need to keep at least a little bit of a charge in these batteries. So I don't know when this guy quit, but based on the very small, barely any dust in the box, probably not long. Looks like he went through his complimentary bag of BBs. Never once cleaned his gun. Here's his charger. I went with a Firehawk. These things, from what I saw online, do amazing. They're very small, they're very light, they're very compact, and I just want to be able to very easily, quickly run in, not worry about hitting my barrel on things. So the nice thing about G&G is that they are so versatile in modifications, and that's what excites me the most. So let's take a look at this hot barrel. Looks like we got some hair in here. Grease. Someone went crazy with the silicone on this one. Stock gun. So the nice thing, this gun retails, I think at this time, like $240, $260. I got the whole kit for $180 with an extra magazine. Got 2 mid-cap mags. Now, the nice thing I like to see here is that there's no BBs in the magazine. When you leave mid-caps full, there's a spring here, and if you keep it full, that spring just stays compressed, and it just weakens the spring over time. So every time you're done playing, you gotta just hit the little button, that'll spray out. I kind of goofed this week. I went up to my fiance, my very lovely fiance, who I am going to marry in less than 200 days. And I said, baby, can I pretty please buy a gun?
Pretty please.
What? All my guns suck. I've been playing Airsoft to get in better shape and socialize more. And my guns are all breaking, and I'm having a really bad time. You said you can buy a gun. Do what makes you happy, but don't go too crazy. Well, I ended up buying 4 guns. We have 5 guns here today to unbox. So this is number 1. This is going to be the main gun. So what happened was...
See, what had happened at first was...
I started off by checking out eBay auctions. And oh boy, eBay auctions had some stuff. It looks like someone may have been getting rid of their rental fleets or something, and they were offloading these guns for nothing. So, $35. What does $35 get you on eBay? Usually $35 gets you a little Springer gun. These days, honestly, that's Asking a lot. Mind you, this was not a complete gun. The Firehawk was a complete gun. Okay. And it's clearly not in its original packaging. Hello. Whoa. This thing is in a lot better shape than I thought it was going to be. Not as nice components as G&G. This gun feels cheap as all hell. It's plastic. Kind of bends a little bit. Honestly, full plastic gun, I should have thought better. I thought this was going to be like higher end, like Umarex. Well, maybe I could build them into something, but dang, this is rough, dude. But, so, I don't think I ever finished my story. So what had happened was...
But then a sniper came. and
Before I even bought the Firehawk, I saw these auctions, and they were all going so cheap. There's a million of these guns on the market. This one right here was $35. And I was like, holy, let me get in on that, you know? So I threw a bid at $35. The auction was 6 days later. I did not expect it to actually win. And then I saw another one, and it was 3 of these guns for $75. I'm like, shit, that's even cheaper. That's $25 per gun. So I threw a bid on that. Didn't expect to win. Then I forgot about it. Bought the Firehawk. Got so amped for that. Kept checking my messages for that. And then I saw the auctions were still there. I was like, ooh, these things aren't getting bid on. I didn't think that a gun would sell for $35. So I was like, okay, well, I got some explaining to do. You know, about to get married. Can't be spending money willy-nilly. Maybe I could sell them. You know, I could flip them for maybe, you know, I could sell them for $50 a piece. It'll get someone a good start to the game. Alright, this one is heavier, but it's not 3 times as heavy, in my opinion. But then again, these are all kind of full plastic guns. Okay, stand corrected. Still kind of a shitty gun. This is gonna be, yeah, I'm gonna try to drop these things for like $40 a piece from the local Airsoft field. Yeah, there they are. But they're all there. Hey, look at that. Okay, and it's on the photo. You know, that's like the classic cheap gun, you know? And it's pushing air, look at that. Good stuff. Look at that, moving air. This tip's a little more damage, but... Ooh, this one's way... This one's loving it. This one's loving life. Test FPS. I'll go to the field tomorrow and test these out. See what they do. Okay. This one's loving life too. That's not bad. Honestly, not bad. This one feels a little bit nicer than the other ones. I don't know what it is. It's just a little bit tighter. You know? So, the real test. We got one more HK to test. Orange one. This one with an actual stock on it. See, this one has anything going for it. Hey. Hey, this is loving life even better. Now, the real question. Actual good boy. The best boy. Except for that one. That's the best boy. Okay. No response from that. Baby. So, let's see. Oh, Ruby did not like that. I'm sorry, girl. She did not like that. That louder is something. I didn't like believe it in the videos. It's hard to hear in the videos, but there's just a snap to it. It's kind of sick. Next clip is going to be either me tearing it apart or me going to the field, depending on how I'm feeling. I'm going to go get dinner, and then I will figure out that out later. But you guys get the time travel. Have fun. Go through the portal opening.
I wake up every minute with the feet of drink. I put the mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work like I think I don't need to sleep. I keep the mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns out with the pain for sleep, I need to scream out, gotta can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky. You know I leave them all hate like a hobby. I'm out here making moves like a lobby. And if you ain't with me, you lost me. I got my mind on the back, so I fight on back. What I like real fast, till until I have.
Right side, right side.
I attack everything that I lack, everything that I want, and I see that I fact.
Oh, hit!
On my own,
Get him, Anthony. Get him, Anthony. Get him, Anthony. Get him, Anthony.
if I let it be, I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind, I manifest it. Every morning I wake up obsessed. Everything I do the best. Deep within my mind, you know I'm always manifesting.
Hit! Hit!
Bravo 6. Going dark.
On my own worst enemy.
Oh, that shotgun
Only if
guy.
I let it be. I can control anything if I can just think carefully. I control my destiny. Deep up in my mind, I manifest it. Every morning I
Again,
wake
guys.
up obsessed. Everything I do the best.
Second.
And deep within my mind, you know I'll always manifest it.
How'd you do, little man? How'd you do? Good stuff.